When you hear the words Bangladesh apparel production, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? Cheap, mass production, million of pieces, and low prices, right? If that's what you are thinking, you are not wrong. But you are also missing out one of the biggest opportunity in fashion sourcing today. Because the Bangladesh you know is no longer the only Bangladesh that exists. And that misunderstanding is quietly costing many brands big opportunities every single season. Today, I want to tell you why, not from theory, not from Google, but from someone who has spent over 20 years on both sides of the table. I work for brands like G-Star RAW and H&M. Today, I run my own product development and manufacturing company in Bangladesh. I have seen both worlds, and I believe it is time someone tells the story honestly. Let's go back about 35 years. Bangladesh entered the global apparel industry with one very clear promise. If you want million pieces of garment and you want them at the lowest possible price, come to Bangladesh. And honestly, Bangladesh delivered. Factories grew, production lines expanded, buildings become larger to larger. The country became one of the largest apparel exporters in the world. Brands like Primark, Walmart, H&M, Inditex, Zara, and many others built enormous sourcing operations here. And country became incredibly efficient. Millions of t-shirts, millions of jeans, millions of hoodies. One styles, huge quantity, millions at a very low cost. That became Bangladesh's identity. And to this date, it's still one of the country's largest strengths. But every success has another side. I still remember the day I first came to the UK. I walked to the Primark. I picked up a t-shirt, looks made in Bangladesh. Price, £1.99. And I looked opposite of the coffee shop. A coffee cost £3.5. And I remember standing there thinking, how is this possible? A t-shirt goes through a lot of process. Cotton farming, spinning, knitting, dyeing, cutting, sewing, printing, and then finishing. And then finally the packing, shipping, and end up to the retail and sell. Hundreds of people are involved, months of work. Yet, a t-shirt cost is less than a coffee. That question stayed in my head over years. After working for G-Star RAW, I also worked for H&M, I finally understood Bangladesh had become incredibly efficient in one thing: scale, mass production. Nothing else in the world competes quite like Bangladesh at scale. But here are the story changes. Because success creates a stereotype. Today, many buyers don't see Bangladesh. They only see millions of pieces, huge factory, cheap prices, long production lines. And that's a mental picture. And that's why that become a problem. Imagine you are a growing brand or a mid-sized brand and you need 1,000 pieces hoodie, 2,000 pieces jeans and denim, 1,000 pieces of t-shirts, and you are looking for flexibility, product development, quick samples, very close communications, and your creative support. When someone suggests you go to Bangladesh, many buyers immediately say, no, we are too small for Bangladesh. They wouldn't be interested on us. They only work with huge orders, and the conversation ends before it even starts. Not because Bangladesh can't do it, because buyers believe they can't. It's a perception. And that perception is incredibly difficult to change. This is where brands lose opportunities. Not because of price, not because of quantities or quality, because of assumptions. Many growing brands end up producing in countries they believe are better suited for smaller quantities. Sometimes, or most of the times, they pay more. Sometimes lead time are longer. Sometimes quality is inconsistent. Sometimes the communication is worse. All because Bangladesh never entered that conversation. That's a real loss, not using a country because of an outdated belief. Here are many buyers don't realize Bangladesh has evolved. There are product developers, innovation centers, laser washing facilities, big modern machineries, small specialized factories, design studios, premium denim makers, sustainability experts, people who understand fashion, people who understand luxury, people who understand storytelling, and people who understand production line. They are not just the majority. They are difficult to find. But because they don't market themselves, buyers assume they don't exist. But they do. This is exactly why I started Ruro's RBT. Not to become the biggest factory. Honestly, I have no ambition to produce 3 million pieces garment a month. That's not our mission. Our mission is very different. We want to become the best partner for growing and mid-sized brand. If someone needs 2,000 pieces jeans, 800 pieces hoodies, product development, faster sampling, daily communications, honest advice, that's where we want to be. We are building a company around something that many people think cannot exist in Bangladesh. Quality before quantity, relationship before volume, communication before excuses, product development before production. I would rather build 10 amazing brands than manufacturing millions of enormous garments, because that's where I believe the future is. People often ask me, why are you so passionate about this? The answer is simple. I have lived both lives. I have sat where buyers sit. I have chased late samples. I have argued with deliveries. I have dealt with factories that stopped communicating after receiving orders. I have defended suppliers. I have challenged suppliers. I have built collections. I have managed sourcing. I have traveled factory to factory. And today, I'm on the manufacturing side. And that gives me something many people don't have. I don't just understand factory, I understand buyers. I understand what keeps them awake in the night. I know what makes sourcing directors nervous. I know what buyers are measured on inside their organization. And because I understand both sides, I can build systems that reduce friction instead of creating more. Imagine a different experience. You contact a supplier, they understand your brand immediately. Your samples arrives in 2 to 3 weeks. Communication is proactive. Problems are explained before you ask. Quality is predictable. Production starts confidently. Your collection launches on time. You spend less time chasing, more time creating, more time analyzing trend. You spend more time on growing sales. That's what buyers should be doing, not spending their morning asking, where is the samples? And I believe that needs to change. Bangladesh doesn't need to stop being the world's manufacturing powerhouse. That's one of the greatest achievements. But I do believe the next chapter is different. It's about becoming known for innovation, service, speed, communication, smaller production, premium development, long-term partnership. That's the Bangladesh I'm working to build. Maybe it's only one company today. Maybe it's only a small movement, but every industry changes because a few people decide to challenge the old way. I hope my company, Ruro's RBT, becomes one of those companies. If you are a buyer, a sourcing manager, or building a fashion brand, or you are a mid-sized company and you are always believed Bangladesh was only for million pieces order, I simply invite you to have a conversation. No sales pitch, no obligation. Just an honest discussion about what's possible today in Bangladesh. You might discover a side of Bangladesh you have never seen before. And if that conversations help you to build a better product, launch faster, or grow your brand, then this video has done its job. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.